Welcome to Within. What timing? This is apparently a short first-person narrative-driven horror adventure, so let's go ahead and start it. They abandoned the God who had made them. They sacrificed unto demons, whom they knew not. Deuteronomy 32:15.
I hadn't heard from my brother in over 3 months, which wasn't unusual. Nick tends to disappear for months at a time, not returning my calls, and then he surfaces again as if nothing had happened. I've gotten used to it. I don't blame him, considering the childhood we had. I've read somewhere that siblings with shared traumatic pasts tend to grow apart faster when they're adults. Then, last night at around 3 a.m., he left a voice message. I heard it when I woke up a few hours later.
Maya, I hope you're okay. I know I haven't been in touch, but I just wanted to let you know. You may not hear from me again for a while. I don't want you to worry, though. I'm in a spot of trouble, but nothing I can't handle. I'll figure it out. Whatever you do, don't come looking for me. I'll call you when things are right. I know I haven't said this enough, but I do love you. Always have. Goodbye, Maya.
I must have called him dozens of times, but there was no answer, and then his phone was switched off. I took the next available flight out early next morning. I didn't sleep a wink on the plane. I kept thinking about what kind of trouble he might be in. As soon as I landed, I checked into a motel and then took a cab to the last address I had for him. In the pre-dawn light, the city seemed to grow more decrepit the further in I went, like a thing whose core was growing rotten. I don't know what kind of trouble he's in, but when we were growing up, after Ma died, when it was just the two of us, he'd come to me when he was in real deep and needed saving. And I would save him.
That's a cool, juicy intro!
I should get this over with quickly. I'll find him, make sure he's okay, then head back. I'm already missing a day at work.
Oh, yeah.
He should be at apartment 405.
405, got it. Left-click on objects in your surroundings to interact with them, okay? Oh god, this is slow! God, I move slow. Stairway door. Broken elevator. Alright, 405 should be down this hall. It's 410. 404, really?
Looks like there's a pipe busted up in there. It isn't a good idea to move this scaffold. It looks flimsy. I should just find another way around it.
Okay. Okay. Go this way then. Must be someone having an argument.
Hello?
You know, I was just about to say, why is this hallway so damn dark? Shut up!
Huh, where'd they go? There was someone just here. Well, this is it. I should just ring the doorbell, see if he answers. Although, if he's been drinking, I don't have much hope.
Okay. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Why am I doing
I guess
this?
he's either not home or he's sleeping off a drunken binge, which would not be entirely surprising. Maybe I should just try to open the door and let myself in.
That's a great idea.
Gosh, what is that smell? Nick? Nick, are you here?
Awful smell. I don't like it.
How is he living like this? This is terrible.
Jeez. Especially that. What's with that flat-looking pizza? He has multiple pizza boxes. Do not open, go back.
Right, like this is gonna keep me out.
Okay, I'm not going to open that just yet. Huh. No.
Nick, are you in there? Are you okay? Open this door.
Yeah.
I guess I should find some other way to get it open.
How?
I think I just lost my appetite.
Eh.
The first thing I'm going to help him do is clean this place up. That alone should bring some positivity to his life situation.
Certainly. I am absolutely not reading the
Would it hurt
off
to clean
lines.
up a little? I remember that shirt. I think I'd given it to him for a birthday. Why can't he get a bed like a normal person? What is he doing to himself? Once I find him, I'm gonna have to see about getting him some real food while I'm here. Looks like he's literally living out of a suitcase at this point. He told me he was making money on a freelance web development gig. Was that all a lie? What's he doing with the money he gets? Didn't know he kept this old picture of Ma. This was taken maybe a year before she died, before the cancer started turning her into skin and bones.
Ugh. I didn't want to see that.
When Ma got sick, he was 8 and I was 15. We watched her waste away and die from cancer. We never knew our father. No kid should have to lose both parents so early. We moved in with Aunt Sheba after that. She mostly left us alone, so I had to pretty much raise him. Or at least I tried. I did the best I could, but hell, I was dealing with my own demons. I guess I made a pretty poor substitute for Ma. Well, there you go. Looks like he's fallen off the wagon again. Oh, Nick. I sometimes think, if he hadn't had that accident, if his best buddy Alex hadn't been killed, things might have turned out different for him. He was 16, driving home from a party. Alex in the passenger seat. Nick had no business being behind the wheel that night. He was drunk out of his mind. Alex was killed on the spot. Nick survived, but he could never forgive himself for Alex's death. With Ma gone, I was supposed to be the parent, rein him in. I should have been tougher with him. I messed up there. I guess I neglected him when it mattered. That's on me.
This is a pretty cool story. I'm just...
Hello?
Okay,
Nick,
I was...
are you in there? Quit playing.
Okay. I don't like the red light in here.
Jeez. Hello? Hello? How did this door open?
Good question.
There's gotta be a light switch somewhere.
Huh.
Well, at least I know where all his money's going. But
Yeah.
where the hell is he?
Yeah, definitely.
I should check this computer. Maybe it'll give me some clue to what's going on with him.
Within. He's inside the computer.
I should turn on this computer. A USB drive? Let me see if I can find one.
Okay. It should be in here, right? Game console.
He used to love these consoles growing up. He'd spend hours locked into those games. I guess it was an escape for him after Ma passed and we were living at Aunt Sheba's. The worst period of our lives. He was such a quiet kid back then.
I'm gonna
Who unlocked it?
admit something. I would probably totally live like this. I just have like one room. I just pretty much like have my bedroom and the rest of the house isn't going to be, you know, it's going to be fairly bare. Here we go.
This could be it. Random drawer junk. Nothing useful.
Anything in
Nothing
here?
useful here.
There's a cord here, which might be useful. Okay. I put it in here. Sandbox OS. I finally got it all set up. The Sandbox OS. A secure, heavily modded Linux variant running as a VPC, and the game contained within. This may be overkill, but it's better to be cautious considering the urban legend around this game. A single exe file, not very cleverly named. No instructions. To think it took me nearly 6 months to track it down on the dark web. The things I had to trawl through to find it, things I don't think I can ever unsee. I don't have much hope for humanity anyway. We're broken beyond redemption. I'll continue taking notes in these text files. If this game is the real deal, I can later use them to compose a post documenting my journey for the R Occult subreddit. I bet that actually exists. Anyway, first things first, I have to get the game to work. It keeps crashing when I click it. The lore says that it works at random, you just have to keep clicking. The code is probably corrupt. The stories about the game are fascinating, if not profoundly disturbing. For example, a guy who played it... Okay.
I see his taste in music hasn't changed. All the death metal and occult stuff he was always into.
Occult? Okay, I guess that's how you say it. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is strange. Is this like a takeoff of that one... I think this is like inspired by that one urban legend game that had really questionable content in it that you could supposedly only find on the dark web. Okay. Huh. Well, that very clearly says demon. Did he say Maya? Yeah, he's trapped in the game.
Wait, that file wasn't there before. I'm sure of it.
Got it to run. First impressions. A creepy, grainy, pixelated PS2 era style walking sim. The game's unstable, crashed 4 times already. Good thing I sandboxed it. It's chewing up files and then randomly spitting them back. No credits, title screen, no save reload. It was hard to find. So many fake leads and BS. I would have given up sooner had I not believed there was some truth to the stories. I finally stumbled on the game almost by accident, following an anon link to a file dump on an Onion server. I found it amidst cryptically named zip archives, many of which full of unspeakable images. The myth of the game, which I pieced together, sifting through volumes of shitposts for bits of truth, suggests that only one copy can exist at a time, and that it allows itself to be found by those whom it selects. There are stories that it was not created by human hands, that it was birthed whole in the filth of the dark web. A digital abomination conceived and formed in the womb of humanity's most depraved impulses. You know what, Mick? You could really write some books. This is like really good. As I spend hours digging into this, the old compulsions are inexorably returning. Dark thoughts, guilt, a desperate craving for alcohol. It's impossible to resist. The symbols in the graffiti are pre-Sumerian, suggesting an ancient entity, possibly a greater demon. Perhaps most disturbing of all is the notion that it can... whatever that is. Huh. There's like no way for me to exit the computer. Come on. Okay. Time to go this way. Creepy.
What the hell is this?
Huh.
Nick!
Uh-oh.
I'm pretty sure that was Nick's photo in there. But that makes no sense. I've got to get this game going again.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure that's gonna spell... Are these actual, like, portraits, or are these AI generated? I'm pretty sure some of these are AI generated. Which, honestly, they're rather cool looking. But...
Looks like it's crashed. I should restart the computer.
okay.
Jeez, that scared me. Just the lights.
Yeah,
the electrics here are falling apart, like the rest of the building.
Right. The fact that it'll let me explore the...
I can't leave just yet. I need...
Oh, God. Alright, whatever, man. Whatever. So, what else is new? There's another play log. Getting worse. Growing signs of malevolence, waking nightmares, oppressive thoughts, general malaise, and intense craving for self-defilement. Weird sounds from the other room. Voices, footsteps, shifting shadows. An hour ago, the webcam turned on by itself and took a pic. I was able to identify the entity from the symbols in the graffiti. Baal Nagin, aka the ill spirit of guilt and grief. Here's the entry from Deacon, perhaps the only demonology wiki with some authenticity. A greater demon from pre-biblical times, first worshipped by the Lagani sect in Den Sumeria. Requires human sacrifice. Feeds on fatalism, guilt, and grief. Manifests in the recurring nightmares of killers, in the lust-regret cycles of serial sex offenders, in the dying fugue of dead men walking, in the guilt borne by family members of suicide victims, in the PTSD of war survivors, in the haunting dread of good people gone irrecoverably wrong, a vile parasitical being that consumes those who it selects. The simplicity of the game is almost certainly deliberate. The pattern of the symbols, the piles of refuse and filth, the writings on the scrolls, all of it suggests an invocation ritual. Have I made a terrible mistake? What am I awakening in the deep dark? The game is trying to... It didn't crash this time. Oh, I'm in an entirely different area now. Nick? Or Mick? Nick. Huh. This is a lot, Huh. This is a lot more than I bargained for. I'm fairly certain... I'm fairly certain some of the sounds that I'm hearing happen behind me. Okay, you can quit repeating whatever you're saying. My phone keeps turning on and off. Like, I'm not joking. Oh, I didn't see this. Okay. Hi.
Maya, help me. Please. You have to help me.
Nick?
I'm scared, Maya. It's awful here. Please, help me.
Crap.
That was Nick's voice, I'm sure of it. I'm gonna get this PC going again. Hello? Is someone there?
You know, something told me to turn around.
It's too dark in here. I should get the lights on.
Oh, no.
Nobody. But that's impossible. Nick. But his face. What is happening to me?
Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. Playlog 12. I saw Alex today. He was here, in the apartment standing by the far wall. He looked the same as he did when I saw him all those years ago, on a gurney in a morgue the day after the accident. His dead body cold, his face split open, his eyes wide. Despite his horrific wounds and the odd angle of his neck, he was somehow still alive. He called out to me. He was grinning, but I saw the hatred in his dead eyes. I survived the accident, even though I was the one drunk and driving. He wanted me to follow him. I begged for forgiveness, but I know it's too late for that. There can be no redemption for a man like me. I must go after him. I have no choice. First, I have to call Maya. I have to warn her, tell her to stay put and not come looking for me, because I know Maya. She'll look for me if she doesn't hear from me for too long. She still feels responsible for me, even after all these years, still blames herself for my failures, even though she shouldn't. If only she knew that she's the last good thing left in my life. The reason I'm alive is because she's saved me 1,000,000 times already. But she can't save me this time. Not from this, and I can't let her get hurt. If she comes here... Come on. Okay. I collected 2 scrolls. The heck? Where else do I go? This way. Okay. Hello, you've got lovely red eyes. What are you? crap.
What the hell was that?
Nick! Wait! Nick! Nick!
Wow. This place is all run down now. That dog doesn't sound friendly anymore.
Nick! Nick, stop! It's me!
Oh god, he went into the elevator.
What the hell?
Something fell down. Did he go up or down? I think he went down.
Maya, I'm down here. Come quick.
Whew, this game is giving me the heebie-jeebies. I'm gonna have to turn up the brightness post. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn up the brightness.
Maya, come on. I'm waiting for you, Maya. Where are you?
I'm coming.
We're all waiting.
We're all waiting? That's not Mick, then.
You can't save me, Maya. You never could. Even when we were growing up, you couldn't even protect me from myself. The accident, Alex's death, my miserable life, all of it could have been different. If only you'd done what you were supposed to do.
Who are you? What have you done to my brother?
Huh.
Sometime later, I found myself back in the apartment. I couldn't remember how I got there. There was no sign of Nick, or the thing that had looked like him. And his computer would no longer turn on. I did the only thing I could. I filed a missing person report and flew home. It's been 6 months since then. I've tried every possible way to locate him, but there's been no word from him. I keep thinking about the thing I saw at the bottom of those stairs, the thing from inside the game. When it came at me, just before its awful malevolence could engulf me, something, or someone, stepped between us and shielded me. I think that's how I got away. I think it was Nick who saved me.
Wow. very cool. That was... The production value on that was great. It was making me feel uneasy the whole way through. Yeah. Now I'm gonna have to look over my shoulder. What the hell was my phone doing turning on and off? Like the screen was just turning on and off randomly. That did not help matters. Yeah. Anyway, that was Within. I think this is enough to just be its own video, so yeah, this has been Mr. Bacon Bits with another indie horror showcase. Stay safe, happy, and healthy, and we'll see what comes later.